Good morning. Today we got some news that I wanted to share and just get feedback and see what everybody thought about it. They're tossing around the possibility of allowing 50-year mortgages on properties. And I have mixed feelings about it. I understand why they want to do it because the cost of housing obviously has become so astronomical. It's really hard for first-time homebuyers to get into the market. And so they thought maybe this will alleviate some of that pressure and allow people to purchase homes at a wider range of space to pay off your mortgage, so a longer period of time. And my concerns about that are that, and they did this a long time ago when they went up to 30 years. That was, a big deal back then. But I guess my feeling about it is that my concern is that it will be abused in some way, that I don't really think that buyers, especially first-time home buyers, will understand the long-term ramifications of a 50-year mortgage. They're probably assuming, well, this is my first home. We're not going to be here forever. I just want to get in and have a place to live and have it be cheaper than my rent, or have it be consistent so it doesn't continue to go up like my rent every year. And if that's the only purpose and you know that you're going to be there less than 10 years, then maybe that is a good option for you. I also see it as a way that people never get out of debt, particularly if you sell that house and 10 years later you buy another house with another 50-year mortgage, and you're never kind of getting your head above water in some respect. Part of the mortgage process is that over time, the home appreciates and your mortgage balance decreases your principal, and you are left with some equity that you then use on your next purchase. If you're only paying very little principal and mostly interest, it's going to negate that part of your asset increase, and you're hoping that the market goes up, but it doesn't always go up. And we know that from experience, that over time, real estate is an excellent investment, but it does have its waves, as we remember in the early 2000s, 2008. So we've seen things come up and down. We've seen it hold steady for a very long period of time with virtually no changes. So I'm curious to know what your feedback on that is. Now, also keep in mind that, if you went out and got a 15-year mortgage right now, you'd have a lower interest rate. So I'm assuming that these 50-year mortgages would actually have a higher interest rate than what is being charged today on a 30-year. And with that, what happens? Well, a normal, I think I was looking at numbers of $500,000 or $400,000 property over time, a $400,000 property over time with a 6% interest rate is going to cost you $800,000, but it's going to cost you $1.2 million for a 50-year mortgage. So that's a lot of money to be spending, over the 50 years of your lifetime. That, if you can swing it, it's better to get a shorter mortgage, I guess, is my advice. And I know that's really hard for a lot of people. Doing the 30 years is stretching it, especially for first-time home buyers, and I totally get that. But I'm curious to hear your thoughts and what you're thinking about this new option of a 50-year mortgage. Looking forward to hearing from you. Have a great week, everybody.